You know what it is I love about being Spider-Man? Everything.
So the first time around, it was really all about Peter Parker coming to terms with being Spider-Man. This time, it's a little bit of the reverse. How different was it for you both this time around?
Really fun in the sense, for me and for both of us, I think, because, you know, we all in our lives want to accept who we are and live who we are to the fullest. Whatever gifts we're given, whatever talent we have, we want to dive into them and give them generously. And that is the metaphor of what Peter Parker is doing with Spider-Man. He's like, you know what, I got bitten by a spider, I've got all these gifts, I've got all these talents now, all this strength and power and skill. You know what, I could resist that or be kind of freaked out by it, or I could just be like, all right, this is me.
But then it comes, there are moments, there are things that you have to sacrifice. You can't have it all, and in order to fulfill your destiny, there are things, changes that you must make in yourself, and challenges you have to face, and that's certainly the case in this movie that will transform him forever.
This is bigger than you, Peter.
I'm the only one who can stop them.
When you know that she has such a big story within the Spider-Man comics, are you hoping that they stick to it, or are you kind of like, please maybe change it a little bit?
There's a tiny bit of that, of like, can we extend the... because I really love doing these movies, but I was always pretty happy that we were going to stick to the original story, because the Spider-Man and the Peter Parker that most people know and love is post-Gwen, and they don't even realize that because of what happened to her in the comics. It happened in the 70s.
We have the power now. We can change the world. Then let's go catch a spider.
There's such a huge arc for both of your characters. How did you guys feel about delving into that, and then how did you find your ultimate villain voice?
Well, I mean, that was it. I mean, it's sort of looking at the characters, looking at the makeup that you have on, and it sort of dictates the character. The makeup with Max was more, you know, and then when you put the character on as
was that your nerdy impression?
And then when you put on the electro suit, you know, and then watching Clint Eastwood, go ahead, make my day. Those people that say those, you know, one-liners that stick out. So, and that was basically how I sort of, you know, dialed in Electro's voice.
You wanted to be the hero.
Need a hand?
Now you gotta pay the price.
What was the moment like for you guys seeing yourselves in the full costumes?
The day that we kind of developed that, we were in the trailer for 12 hours.
What?
Just trying to figure it out and fine-tune it and find the perfect goblin that fits into this universe that Mark's created. And when we were finally done and got it, it felt so good and it looked so right, and it was like the coolest moment ever.
I gotta go.
I'm coming with you.
Come on, it's too dangerous. Sorry, I love you. Don't hate me.
Peter!